It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Charlotte as the Hornets go up against the Phoenix Suns. For Phoenix, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And Nicholas Batum, who we'll be watching tonight, just does so much on the floor. Shaq, it seems like he epitomizes what it means to be an all-around player.
Yeah, he's very active on both ends of the floor, with and without the ball. Very important, with and without the ball. He helps win games with his passing, and, he rarely turns it over. Great floor leader out there.
Yeah, he's the biggest threat since my man AK-47, Andre Kirilenko, to go 5 for 5 on any night. That's 5 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 5.
Live from Charlotte, North Carolina, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Hornets at the Time Warner Cable Arena. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball with Greg Anthony and Clark.
Valued, and I think they'll miss him more than you might expect.
Chemistry-wise, I agree with you, Clark, because he was a glue guy. He's a guy that kind of held things together for them in a few areas, and so not having him around might take some getting used to.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. And stolen by Knight. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. The shot by Bledsoe, nobody around. Drills it from outside.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Down low. It's tipped. Here's Williams. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against Minnesota.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really, on the interior. From a defensive standpoint, they just defended the rim as well as you could.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive the way they did it, guys. They were alert, they were active, they were aware, and their reaction to shots was outstanding.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
They got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
And Lure gets it to go.
Now, that's where you like your shots to come from.
Hornets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Walker goes in, unloads from 13, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Bledsoe with it. 17 points in his last outing. It's deflected. Here's Cook. And it's Lure with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Bledsoe kicks to Knight. That's good.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
And it's Walker penetrating. This is his first chance at the line tonight. That's good from Walker.
Going to the line, Kemba Walker. Shooting 2.
Kemba Walker hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here's Lure. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Walker against Bledsoe. And a wide open look for Free. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Cook's got his first 3 points of the game.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
And Bledsoe, here we go. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Bledsoe's got 5 now.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Here's Walker. Chandler with the block. Kid Gilchrist against Bledsoe. To the paint. Releases. The Hornets pull it in, and going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they played 10 games, each side would win 5.
Here's Kid Gilchrist, and he misses the go-ahead basket.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Kid Gilchrist comes with a double team. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Chandler with a screen for Knight. They get it again. Outside for Bledsoe. Back to Chandler. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Walker the pass to Cook. Outside Kid Gilchrist. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Bledsoe. He has 5. Chandler a screen. They double team Bledsoe. 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging 33 points a game, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
They get it back. Here's Hawes, and that misses. That would have put him up. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. A nice shot by Knight.
Brandon Knight. Timeout, Charlotte.
Well, small forwards that can rebound the ball, such an asset to any team in the NBA. Look at the top rebounding wingmen. Michael Kid Gilchrist on top.
You know, rebounding is as impressive as anything else he does on the floor.
I think that's one of his calling cards, the rebounding, and it's the feistiness in the paint that allows him to do such a good job, and they're battling those big guys down low. I mean, I think it's really what sets him apart from other small forwards.
Here's Knight following the basket by Freak. It's Knight with the drive. No luck. Walker with some nice D.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, are you kidding me?
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
That's good.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Hornets trail by 3. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I spoke with the head coach for Phoenix. I asked him about the matchup problems created by a player like Andrea Bargnani, a 7-foot sharpshooter. He said he can give us problems, no doubt. It's tough to really bother that shot, and he can also put it on the deck and drive. We've got to just get into his body, try to make him a facilitator rather than a scorer.
For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to Indiana.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the touch they had that night.
Cook in at shooting guard. Lee out there with Bargnani. Then there's Spencer Hawes. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Feeds it to Cook. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It's been a solid outing for Freak. He has 9 points and a steal. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
And the Hornets making a change here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. Bledsoe kicks to Splitter. The dish to Warren. Pass to Goodwin. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Outside, Walker. Freak with it. Now defended by Goodwin. Just 4 to shoot. The 10-footer. It's hauled in by the Sun.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we hit the court with Dwight Howard.
Oh, game.
Recap game day 4 and 5 in the road to the finals.